Auto game. I can't minimize it fast enough. There we go. What auto game? No idea. Random Fox. Caped Empress Fox B. Is this new? I don't know. We did some weird things with the Empress Foxes. I don't know if we want to count it as new or not because it's classic. Okay. So not new then. So we last left off, I got struck by lightning. Ah. Will it? Oh, okay. You want me to catch you up? Okay. So. Let me try to catch you up. How? Let's see. Okay, so. Where we last left off. Someone woke up in the place that they took down all the memories and killed Sphene. Someone woke up there, and they got rescued by Estola and someone else. I don't remember. It turned out to be Sphene, the actual real-life Sphene from 400 years ago. So she had she wasn't dead. She was in stasis because she had the lightning aspect of ether. The disease that all the kids had, remember? They had too much lightning ether. So we just cured her because I remember we said, like, why can't we just cure that now? We can, we cured her. Alright, so she's back, but she doesn't know what's been going on for 400 years. Because a copy of her was running things. So we're calling her Sphene. The Sphene that died is called Endless Sphene. But there's also an imposter Sphene running around. So the imposter Sphene is trying to get everyone to become endless again. Like everyone. She wants everyone to be endless. And she wants to take over universes again. So, right before we left yesterday, imposter Sphene beckoned to us, or like just came, like went up to us, and we're like, hey, I think she wants us to follow her. So we followed her, and I got struck by lightning. Like right here in the square. Like right here. Somewhere around here. And all the lights went out, and this billboard lit up. And Imposter Sphene was up there. And Calyx, a guy we didn't know, was up here. And he's a scientist, and so she said we're doing everything for his experiments. And so we don't know what experiments were going on. But anyway, they want the key back. The key that I have. So they tried to kill me. And then they asked for the key back, and I'm like, I'm not giving it back to you after you just tried to kill me. It's like, oh yeah, I guess we should have done another order. But yeah, so, that's where we are. So let's see. More tacos. I also spent like $107 to go store. XIV has no need for Queen Sphene. It's the Queen of Reason, my endless counterpart that they love. Though it's a hard truth to accept, it is nevertheless the truth. I must find a new way to serve. You're not alone, and together we can get through anything. You're very welcome. Well said, it just so happens that there's something that only you can do right now at this moment. Let's start with Calyx. What can you tell us about him? He was a prodigy who specialized in the field of electrope and made his mark during the storm surge. Yet even as he basked in admiration of his peers, he struggled with an illness he had had from birth, which left him with precious little time to live. For him to still be here 4 centuries on, I think it's safe to assume that he too has become an endless. I see. While we're somewhat familiar with preservation, I never imagined we'd cross paths with one of them like this. You know about preservation? We do. They're supposed to have created Everkeep's core system as well as the Endless Fiend. Did they? All while I was slumbering. Rivers of Oblivion spent a lot of time investigating preservation. We should head back to the back room and tell them what's happened. Yeah, all the lights went out when they did that. It's really kind of creepy. I think they diverted all the power in the sector to hit me with lightning. But I'm pretty sure we'll finish with the story, at least as far as we can, next week. Or this week, I guess, because Saturday or Sunday. And then we'll go back and do this, like, whatever raids we can. And then knock out the quest line that I want to do.
We've heard what happened. So, preservation has revealed itself at last.
And using the key, they mean to turn even more people into Endless. It seems safe to assume that they too intend to steal ether from the other reflections. But unlike the previous Sphere, they have no intention of saving everyone.
Hi, Badger. How's it going?
Calyx, of all people, would know precisely how much ether is required to sustain an Endless. Thus, he is able to set a realistic limit to their creation, without being swayed by emotion.
Do you prefer Badger or Tatier? I'm doing very well. I have had caffeine this morning. I am wired. I am enjoying it very much. Badger good? Badger. Hi, Cruzada.
Carefully managed, eternal preservation. Whether or not this can be considered an evolution, 'tis plain that man's very existence would be forever changed.
Say, if this Calyx is as brilliant a scientist as everyone says, could he have been the one who erased everyone's memories of Endless Fiend's death?
I mean, that's the obvious. I am not going to answer a call from my mortgage company on a Sunday. I know what they're going to try to sell me. They're trying to get me to refinance my mortgage. It's dumb.
That is a possibility, though I cannot speak to his motives. Though Calyx has outright stated his ultimate goal, how his actions will further this agenda remains unclear. That said, we have seen how anxiety towards death continues to spread amongst Alexandrians. Perhaps the simulant stokes this fear to entice them to become endless.
I'm already past 7.0. This is 7.2. But I need to do all the other raid stuff before I assume that's raid stuff. So I'm going to finish this storyline this week, or next week, or whatever. However you count weeks, in the next 5 days, I'm probably going to finish the story. And then I'll go back and do the old raids. I think we still got some Stormblood stuff. And then Endwalker, and then... Am I missing one? I don't know. I don't know. How much raid stuff do I have left? Is there a way to see that? I don't know. We'll see in a minute.
Everyone is afraid of death. We try to put it out of our minds, and I do not blame the people for feeling as they do.
I'm afraid of death.
Nonetheless, I wish to stop the simulant. I wish to do what I can for those who believe in their queen. Although I wear no crown, were I to forsake the people, then I would truly have no place here.
I don't know if this will help in that endeavor, but I've found something interesting.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's crazy. But he got struck by lightning out in the fields. Remember where they said the lightning was dangerous?
When I analyzed the sign that Calyx appeared on, I was able to determine the source of transmission. I traced it back to a terminal used only by preservation, located in the Foundation sector.
Foundation sector? That came up in my mother's records, didn't it? It's where the old castle was hidden.
Everkeep was built atop the castle of the former kingdom. Access to the immediate area, the Foundation sector, is highly restricted, with map data accordingly classified.
The old castle is inside this tower.
It's an ideal place for preservation to conceal the terminal, I must say. Having existed since the storm surge, they would be familiar with the castle's layout.
But I wonder, would someone so versed in electrope, such as Calyx, be so careless as to leave a trail?
Isn't there something in Stormblood, though, that you said don't worry about? There's a guy outside the building.
Oh, I expect he intended for us to find the terminal.
It may be a trap, but it's our only lead. What do you think, my friend?
If nothing else, I should take the key and put it far away from here. Maybe send it to Sid. If we have leave, I say we follow it.
Agreed. And besides, you owe him for that bolt of lightning.
If you're set on this course of action, I'll work on getting you access to the Foundation sector. Sit tight for now.
Please, let me come with you.
I'm not sure I like your shoes.
I may not possess any special skills, but I know the castle better than any. So please.
Yep.
All right. If that's what you want, then we go together. The rest of us will take point and secure the way, and we'll count on you to guide us in the castle.
I think so. I'll also say I'm a little bit out of sorts today. I woke up this morning, my ear is hurting. A little bit of an earache. So I know what it is. My ears get clogged sometimes. So it's just sinus pressure on my ears. So I need to unclog them. Thank you for allowing me to accompany you. It may take time for me to find my place in New Alexandria, but I will. Slowly but surely. I've been noticing that my ear needs to be cleaned out for like several days now, and I keep forgetting. So, I'm gonna take tacos. Right, I believe I've plotted a viable route to the Foundation sector. I just don't have much information on the area. I'll come on and gather geographic data on site. You can leave the navigating to me. I'll stay behind this time, but let me know if there's anything I can do to help. I'll be as fortunate to have a capable adapter like you, Golja. And no matter what the future holds, your knowledge of Electrope is bound to serve you well. They remind me of the shoes from Back to the Future, where you they're very loose, and you put them on and they auto-adjust to your feet. So that's been able to support here. We may embark on our mission. Come, let's head to the lift in the government sector. And I just don't like the look of him. Yeah, mostly right now my ear is itchy. But if I go to scratch it, it hurts, so... But yeah, you said you had to wear them for a while to get them worn in, right? Or to get them adapted. Like you had to wear them wet to get them molded to shape. I haven't checked on my cosplay. Hold on, let me check on my cosplay real quick before we do this. Alright, logging in. Hold on. Still processing. Processing! It's been processing for almost 2 months. Tomorrow will be 2 months. It'll be processing. There's no direct lift to the Foundation sector, so I have to transfer to another on the way. Take the wrong lift, we'll end up in the wrong sectors, so be sure to follow her instructions. According to Technologist's records, the tower is divided into inner and outer sections below Origenics. Castle is at the heart of the intersection. Upon arriving at the Foundation sector, we need to make our way inwards. Okay, thanks for communicating with you. It's been modified to track your coordinates, so I'll be guiding you as I collect data. Sounds like we're all set. Let's get going. So I'll also say this. So I went to the grocery store this morning, but I spent like an hour and a half looking at groceries. I got $160 worth of food. $160 worth of groceries. What's that? Oh, no, it's going to go here. Okay, so where am I looking? Raids? Trials. Trials? No, we want raids, right? So we did the Deltascape. What is this thing? I can't even click on that one. Yeah, I did most of Eden. Wait, did I finish Eden? How much Eden is there? I don't know. I thought I finished Eden. It should, but I have to watch because I'm leaving in a month, so I have to make sure I eat up all the food. So mostly I'm just gonna try to eat up what I have and go from there. Duck! Escaped. Alright, so we'll figure out what I have left to do. I may need a guide to help me know what I need to be doing. It's very pretty.
There are beasts ahead of you. They must have gotten in and made themselves at home.
Are they? 107,000? I don't know what's normal. Yeah, I've been mostly doing things for the bots. But I feel like unless we get the mechanics under control, So I can learn a bit about the mechanics so I don't look stupid in like in front of people.
Access hatch nearby that leads inside. Look for an opening.
Sandworm. I bet it's got minions with it. Told you. I know, crazy. I want to say Beetlejuice. Hi, Fimic. I like your name on here. It's Fimic Imif, backwards or forwards. It's a palindromic thing. I'll keep an eye out. Oh.
I'm detecting something big. You'll have to deal with it to continue on.
All right. Big thing. Oh, it actually hit me. I thought I got out of it. Oh well. I need to be a little more careful. It left. Alright, it left. Okay, I see. Oh crap. I dodged it though. I saw a little bit too late. Earth Song. It's got dirt. I didn't see which way he went. Okay, he's over there. So he's gonna pop out right there. Pop up over here. Start smacking him up. This spot should be safe. The first round. I'm not gonna bother using my ability.
Good work. Now, proceed to the access hatch and head inside.
How convenient that that happened. Is this a better thing? It is, but... Clear the royal radius. Like all the way, or like... There's about 500 hours I've spent so far on this story alone. At least, because we're on like episode, 140-ish. But basically... Oh, hold on. 19 days, 11 hours, 9 minutes. But some of that was like me just leveling stuff, so... Not a lot of it, though.
Try this!
So let's say probably 19 days of his story, at least. Yep. We fought a bug. Nothing else really missed. But how to summarize the story of this part? Okay, so... I'm gonna try to summarize Dawntrail. That's just this expansion. Okay, so this person here, we'll come on. Okay, hold on.
Apparently a constant battle against the rising water level.
Okay,
Even during the war, the people needed
she
to
keeps
maintain
talking.
the castle. It meant a lot to them.
Okay, alright, so
Upsetting to think that
she keeps
Preservation's
talking.
terminal is in this place.
Are you done?
Hold on. Someone's jammed communications. Step alert.
Okay, so she's got cut off. Okay, fine. Alright, so this is Wulflamad. Alright, so she was, like, basically the princess of this big country. And so we went around with her because her father, the king, her adopted father, the king, two-headed lizard guy, was getting old. He's like, okay, I'm gonna figure out who the best successor is, because he's getting old. And so he had a contest between, yeah, basically South America, fancy South America. Had a contest to see which of his children was the best ruler to take his place. And so we joined her side and helped her become the queen. And her brother, one of her brothers, she has two brothers. Her other brother is now like co-king with her because they work so well together. Her other brother was obsessed with power and refuses to believe that he could lose. So he migrated to Futureland, where they use a lot of electrope, which is basically some sort of electricity thing that converts electricity to everything, like electricity to fire, electricity to water. Anyway, so we go there, to that country, and there's a time bubble. People got trapped in there for 30 years. Time was moving differently there. So this country, they did not know about death, because anytime someone died, all memories of that person were erased. And they were uploaded to the cloud, where they became an endless. So they would basically live forever. But all that requires a lot of power, and they also use souls for power. They also use souls to revive each other. Like if you get injured and die, if you have a spare soul, it just revives you. Someone else's soul. But they started, led by her brother, who migrated here and took over. They attacked us and started farming souls from our people in South America land. And we didn't like that, so we came here. We fought her brother. We killed him. And then we found out the queen, who's been helping us all along, her name is Fiend. Her name was Fiend. Was actually behind it because she knew she needed to save her people and was willing to do anything for them, including attack our people. So we had to kill her too. So she's dead. But now someone is pretending to be her, and they've erased all memories of her dying from the people in their country. And so, now we're dealing with her, and the person behind her, who's a scientist, that we believe is somewhere in this castle. So we're going down here to look for him. But we believe it's a trap because he's too smart to leave such a loophole. Yeah, I'm trying to get you, like, the quick and dirty version because, I mean, as far as it goes, like, even this expansion, the story I just explained, we're like, what, 14 episodes in? Alright, well, I think we just drop down. Well, I was just trying to catch you up real quick. Okay, because you missed it. A lot of stuff. It is a lot of story. But basically, so, we're going here to find out. Also, they struck me with a bolt of lightning. Yeah, I know, I skipped a whole bunch of plot points, but I will kill you. Politely. In Minecraft.
There.
Oh yeah, look at that, I didn't notice that. I think a mace is supposed to be heavy.
Dummy!
There's a vast amount of nuance in everything in this game. And they have tacos. Well, they could have been made more. These are made more recently because they're not in as bad shape as Otis was.
So, you have come. Let us measure your strength.
Alright, that's the guy. That's the scientist guy. Especially it's that mechanical soldier. Perimeters, initiating mobile combat maneuvers. Looks like it's going to the right. So there's left. No? I don't know where to go. That's how ah, crap. Oh, he went around. Okay, I see. I see. I get it now. Okay, so he moves. We have to see where the last one goes. This side. Ah, crap. I'm not doing great. Murder Fox! Oh crap. I need to get my stacks off me or I'm gonna die. But we're almost caught up at this point. And we're doing side stuff a little bit later. Okay, where's it gonna end up? Can we kill him before he gets it off? Maybe over here, I think. I think we would have focus fired and we could have gotten it done, but we didn't.
That was hardly a challenge, I see. You will show me more. I bid you press on.
Oh, we're gonna press on, alright. I'll take the bets. Yeah, the castle's great. Also, check how much did you see last night of Be My Horde? Because we found out there's multiple levels of the kingdom as well. Were you there for that? might be a treasure chest behind here if it were me. Okay, I don't remember. But yeah, so I think we did, I think we have level 5 of both of them to go. And then that's probably it. I like how that, like, it's the bullet holes the size of my head. That should be killing me. I mean, he's been alive for 400 years. So, of course he's back up, robots. We're lucky they didn't get sent against us earlier on. Treasure? Interesting. I kind of see it, though. There should be giant cobalt.
Now I'll show you.
Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I ever played Final Fantasy IX. I played a little bit of 8. I think that's the idea. I do like the idea of, imagine, okay, a Final Fantasy game where you're in one of these, the worlds that got overrun, and for Final Fantasy 14, like, oh, the one that, you know, got destroyed.
You are troubled thus far, but I have something that may test you yet.
I mean, you can always go back to the first and be one of the heroes that you fall for darkness and you win, and that destroys the world. And the arc is probably a very loose term. They're probably all, they all are probably tied in somewhere. We gotta face a door! Or a shield?
We still lack sufficient data. Very well. Let us see how you perform against this.
It's an obelisk! Everybody ready? What is this, a floating rock? I like her. She's great.
This machine has long guarded these crumbling halls. How will you handle this?
I don't know where to go. Okay, those explode. Got it.
Let us introduce more weaponry.
There.
Let us see what this is. Perhaps a new approach to assess your adaptability. Still alive. How unfortunate.
It's fortunate for me.
For you to die here, it would save me trouble later.
Turrets? Okay, we got turrets. I can come by a turret. Alright, it's gonna attack in the front of it.
I'm beginning to understand how you were able to defeat Queen Eternal.
Pure tenacity. That's what we got going for us. Alright, I gave it my stack. We're good. Oh, we got turrets there. Oh, we got we're done. Fight's over.
That will do. We have enough to proceed with an analysis.
Phase 2? Nope. I got a music. Interesting. Every boss fight's a little bit different. I'm kind of learning on the fly. That's why I usually get hit by at least 1 or 2 mechanics every fight. The bad thing is if you do this with players...
Alex was measuring our strength. Is that why he contrived to lead us here?
Like, if you do this with players, they kill things so fast that you don't get to see all the mechanics.
It looks like we've cleared away the machines and beasts. But who knows what else he might have in store. From here on out, Sven and Shale will move with us. Let's find that terminal, but stay alert for more threats.
I'd like to think he's the, he's like an interdimensional traveler. Alright. Yeah, that's why I don't want to do it. I don't want that. That's why I play with the NPCs as much as I can.
Before my illness left me bedridden, I used to walk through here on my way to watch Otis and Zelenia train.
I actually thought the music started playing and she looked up at it. That's what I thought.
You knew Otis, if I'm not mistaken. Zelenia was his second in command in the Royal Knights of Alexandria. Oh, how I loved to see the two of them spar. I once dreamed of fighting by their side, so I studied the magical arts under my tutor. But when I was 15, the storm surge broke out, and both my father and mother passed away.
That's sad.
As the new queen, I was forbidden from taking to the battlefield, for our nation would fracture had I died without a successor. Though in the end I could barely move, I regret that I didn't go out there and fight. At least while I still could.
Yep. I think they got her, like, clothes from the city.
My endless self lamented not being able to protect the realm with benevolence. 'Tis a feeling to which I can relate.
I never had any of those growing up. I wasn't allowed to wear shorts that short. And now I don't really wear shorts.
'Twas not my intent to darken the mood. Come, let us press on.
This is one big castle, though. How far does this hallway go?
Actually, I guess I
Do
do
you
have
know,
some,
Steve?
like, workout shorts. Uh-oh.
What?
Where'd she go? Has she been kidnapped? Oh, no, they took her, they kidnapped her. Oh, they got me, too.
What happened?
Okay, I'm here. That's okay. They want to use her as a, They want to use her as a bargaining chip to get the key. Alright, there's the fake fiend.
Oh, it seems our guest brought company.
We're calling her the simulant.
So this was your doing? It was. We installed a teleporter that is triggered by the presence of the key, you see? Ah, I'm afraid etheric transmissions cannot penetrate the walls of the throne room. It will take your friends a good while to find you.
Not that I need them to. I can take you out by myself. I told you we should have brought the key.
I confess the Valia Pira did not suffice to assess your capabilities.
Yeah, Omega tried that, and that was a robot that traveled between dimensions.
so I shall try something else.
An iPad? Do you have Angry Birds on that thing?
You are free to use anything at your disposal. The better you fight, the more accurate my data.
Alright.
Attaining a precise measure of your strength.
Why does the robot have
that
breasts?
Is the most expeditious way to reclaim the key to which you so stubbornly cling.
Are they like battery packs or something?
Ah, noble Zelenia, dashing as ever. These villains mean to do us harm. Strike them down, I bid you.
Of course there is. Kai, of course there is. It's like the battery pack or the cooling tower or something.
What? This machine is Zelenia. Indeed it is. We couldn't preserve her memories while she lived, so she has been reconstructed from our recollections of her.
That was actually pretty good, Mopar.
The endless me being created in answer to the earnest desires of Alexandrians. That I can accept. But to twist the memories of those I held dear and treat them as playthings. This disgrace I cannot abide!
What bothers me most about this is every single character, like in Final Fantasy 14, has a means to either close the distance and attack very quickly, or attack from a range very quickly. We can attack both of them right here, and we never do. We always stop to talk, and then they summon something for us to fight, and they escape over and over again throughout the whole story. In true anime style.
Loath though I am to comply with their demands, this monstrosity must be destroyed. Not least of all for Zelenia's honor.
I really like, have you ever seen Deadpool? I really like it. Like, he's always like, there's something like he's like bantering with the villain the whole time, and at the very end, like they're doing the banter thing again. He just like shoots him in the face, and he's like, "Who cares?" and moves on.
If she was indeed created from my memories, even if I cannot fight, I may be able to offer you counsel. So please, lend me your strength and end this farce.
Azim Crystal, go!
Ah, there it is.
Uh-huh. Oh, so they weren't actually here the whole time. Maybe that's why I didn't attack. Bunch of evil answer characters down there, like 10% HP. Although I need to go brush. Should I queue up before I go brush? Or I'll brush and I'll queue up when I get back, okay? So that's how fun it was to mess with her couple. That's funny. Alright, I'll go brush. I'll be right back, okay? Brushy, brushy. Alright, I'm back. 14 seconds to spare. I'm gonna go ahead and ready up for this. What's right there? Let's do that. It's probably, I shouldn't have far left. Oh well. It's fine, it's fine. Is that the star that comes up in the east? Is it the sun? Are you getting biblical on us? Cranberry sauce, Fox. Don't you love it? Really? Alright, do we want to build something? I do have lots of this stuff. I could build that if I wanted to. I do want more protein. You know what? Screw it. I built the protein. 7 hours to build this stupid thing. I should have built that one. That would have been better. Oh well. I still can. I got enough stuff for it. Build these things. I want to build this building, but it costs so much. I cannot get a stupid diamond or whatever this is. Got a 20% chance now. It's the third highest chance to get this thing. I just hope I get it with a decent amount in there. Let's use that house. Gaining like 4,000 levels. It got me further. On the dawn of the 5th day, look to the east. I won't be there. Bye, Mopar. Be safe. I got that. There's a webcomic where the main character is kind of a jerk. And he's like, at dawn, look to the east on the 5th day. And then he like goes and whispers to the person beside him, I won't be there. It's very silly. You think I'm strong enough to take this out? I don't think I am. Can I get 300? I'm close, but I'm just not quite there yet. Wait. Can I boost? Ah, I'm still boosting this one. I'll boost this one a little bit. Ah, I'm so close. I got 296 out of 300. Oh, wow. I just move on to the level that I actually want to farm. Yeah. That's a weird story. I kind of want to go back to it. What was the name of it? So I'm waiting for a party. I'm forming a party to go fight this lady. So basically, I pulled out this crystal that I got from Endwalker that lets me summon friends. So I'm summoning 7 people. These are actual people. Each of these light will be a person. And I'm summoning them to fight this lady. But since I'm waiting for actual people, Shadowbringers. Thank you. I thought I got it in Endwalker. Didn't I get it? Didn't I find it on the ground in, oh yeah, I guess it was Shadowbringers, wasn't it? Yeah, so I'm forming a party. The average wait time is 13 minutes. So I'm playing my idle game while I wait. I should have done it before I went to the bathroom. I mean, went to go brush my tail. I'm sorry about that. You can never tell how long a queue time is going to be. I mean, it's Sunday morning. Everyone's at church. Afraid not. I would also die instantly. It's an 8-person raid, and I don't have any healers. I mean, I'd probably do okay, just not great. This is how close I am. Less than 10,000 to go. Yep. Even some of the raids are getting in. The first raid I did with story characters was awful because they were terrible. Like, Thanku was tanking, he's taking so many extra hits he didn't have to. Got a little frustrating. Yeah, he's a gunbreaker. That's a tank class. But yeah, I don't know what else really to do here. There's not really much in my other game I can do, I'm afraid. I'm just kind of puttering around. Oh, I can maybe spin something here. Oh, I'm so close. I want to get that to 5, and then I want to get this up one more level, and then I gotta bump this up some more. This is almost, so whenever I go to the next level, whenever I ascend, this gear goes weak, and I have to build it back up. So it's currently at 6.39 E to 25. The max is 3.99 E to 26. So I'm almost back to normal. And then I'll start replacing that gear with other gear. Apparently, when I get to the point where I can be 6'9", with on hard mode, I can move up 7-1 then on easy. So far, I've not been able to do anything on easy mode in level 7. Cannot kill a single creature, single potato. Sorry for this being so boring. Oh. I should have done it while I was up. Oh well. I should have just done it and then gone to brush. But the second you do that, you know it's gonna pop instantly. I may need to put a little effort into this one. I'm almost... Yeah, I'm almost at the point where it's useful again. So slow. So we lost a healer, now we gained a DPS. The problem is, whenever we go to doing raids, it's gonna be that all the time. I'll think about that. Did it. So whenever we go to actual raids, this is gonna be this the whole time. So I need to find something to do in the background. Maybe Be My Horde or something. I don't know. I don't know if that'll be good for my computer though. Idle games aren't very graphics intensive, or anything intensive really. This is the minion or the pet I'm trying to level up. Do raids in evenings? Like, yeah, I can probably do that. I guess I can do the raids in the evenings and do like the side quest on like Saturday mornings. Yeah, I can also do that, but even with the friends, it'll be hard. Yeah, according to the website, going 2 hours is about where you want to go for this. There's also some weird thing you can do where you go to like several days of run and let it just run. But that requires something specific and I don't really exactly know what it is. I've heard it's even more optimal, but you have to set it up properly. I've got 30,000. I don't know if I should spend it on something. Alright, we're at 12 minutes of 13. So I'm hoping it pops pretty soon. Because I don't have anything to do here. I get a few levels, but... It takes a lot to budge that, though. Oh, budged. Probably a little bit. I imagine if it was just single player, they wouldn't have to force raids in. It would just be more like casual, like, oh, you gotta fight this boss. Basically, they're considered friends, like adventurer friends. I think it's the way they describe it mostly. Alright, we're over the average wait time. Let's milk. Okay. We're summoning heroes from the multiverse. Oh. We're trying to assemble. These are all things I need to buy. That's a big one. An extra expedition? That'd be great. But that's... I can't afford that. Not yet. That would be nice. Base chance to find an outpost. Quality life stuff. Look how expensive this crap is, though. E to 380. I'm at E to 30 right now. Why, sorry. What's wrong? That's way more important than this. What are you... Besides, I mostly want support for when we're actually doing the raids. Because I'm going to be doing that for a while. I've got like 3 different expansions of raids to go at least. Stormbringers, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, Endwalker, Dawntrail. I've got 4 expansions of raids to finish. I gotta refill my pills today. I spilled protein powder in my pill case, and so I had to wash it out today. Now that it's empty. I still don't know what happened to my Thursday pills. I think it was Thursday. I don't know. One of my set of pills mysteriously gone. I think it was Thursday. Mysteriously just vanished. Alright, we're at 17 minutes with average wait time of 14 minutes. Well, so what I do, I have 2 pill cases. One for evening, one for morning. The evening one is clear, is a little bit translucent so I can see the pills through it. The other one's opaque, so I leave the pill case open so I can see that I've already taken them. And I spilled some in the open case. And so I had to just rinse it out. Because I have a protein milkshake in the morning before work. Alright, now the average wait time went up to 17. I mean, I could go level something somewhere, but as soon as I go out... As soon as I leave here, I'm gonna get the thing. It's gonna pop the second I leave here. Alright, so I'm gonna go... Alright, watch this. I'm gonna switch to... let's see, what level is my healer? My healer's level 64. Where can I go for level 64 stuff? Where's a good place? What experience even is that? Burning Miss? Oh, let's go here. Why not? Wait, Yangxia? 64? Okay, Yangxia. Go in Yangxia. Alright, there we go. Alright, perfect. Alright, now I'm gonna switch to my healer. Watch this. As soon as I switch and get the combat, it's gonna pop. Oh, yeah. It did have magic tech on it, but we broke it. We're gonna fight these guys. That's annoying. Okay, this might be a problem. I didn't mean to. Okay, I got rid of one of them. I mean, I'm still a healer, so it doesn't really... Yeah, I think I'm supposed to dodge that. When they lift up like that, I'm supposed to dodge. I'm supposed to dodge better than that. That's bad. It's gonna respawn, refill. I'm out of mana. Alright, bye, Thimic. Be safe, okay? And thanks for coming. Hope you have a good day. I hate that you didn't get to see this raid. We've been in queue forever. I can't believe I got this far in the fate. Ah, crap. I'm definitely not gonna miss this. As much as I would like to get that thing, I'm not gonna miss a 25-minute queue just to finish a fate. Alright, here we go. Well, it took us 30 minutes to get in.
I am Zelenia Triantaphili, Royal Knight of Alexandria, and sworn blade of Her Majesty the Queen. Upon my blade I swear, no harm shall come to Her Highness.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
Ah, crap.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
I know this technique. You must keep moving.
Have at you!
Oh, it's. I keep thinking it's that. Okay, both of them. I'm dumb.
Fall!
Oh, we take that first. And then we get over here.
That her blade work should be recreated so faithfully.
I will suffer none to threaten Alexandria! Heavens roar!
I'm gonna die.
Fall!
Have care. Zelenia was capable of much, much more.
Tank privilege.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight!
Alright, what we got? What we got? I hope my vulnerability time is still ticking down.
Glory of Alexandria, I strike!
Rose Knight. Very pretty attack.
No more games!
Quickly! Away from the sigils! The sigils channel magic. Be on your guard.
You've no time even to fear my wrath! You must brace for blade and magic both.
Have at you!
I don't know where to go. Oh, good.
Taste my steel!
Oh, you stay there.
There is no escape! Surge!
Have at you!
Ah, crap. I took the hit. That's on me. That's on me. I did pretty good.
Fall!
I know this is merely a reconstruction, and yet
I have pledged my life to the kingdom. Have at you! My resolve shall never waver. I am sworn to protect my queen. I will die before I yield.
Come back through. Got her. I only died once.
a disgraceful display. Forgive me, my queen. I have failed you.
Considering I had so many stacks. I did clear my 4 stacks at some point. So I deserve to die because I did not do well that fight. I tanked most of it though. We did it. No commendation. I took too many hits. If I had lived the whole time, I might have gotten a commendation.
Did you get what you needed?
I did. Though these figures will complicate matters.
Is that so? Well, if we are done here, then I shall end the transmission.
Hold it! If you have no scruples about thus defiling the memories of Zelenia, then there is no way we will ever see eye to eye. You are not fit to be entrusted with the cherished memories of Alexandrians.
I, for one, have no wish to employ the fruits of my research in this manner. It is a waste of time and effort. But since I relinquished my flesh long ago, I must resort to every conceivable method, so long as the hero insists on keeping the key.
I mean, I can just leave. Can't I just leave the country? What are you gonna do about it?
Why do you so oppose our objective? With the key, we would be able to harvest ether from other reflections and bring forth more endless.
But you can't do it forever. It's not sustainable.
We could give this chance to evolve not only to the people of the Ninth, but to those of the Source as well. I see no reason why you should reject such a boon.
So they're the Ninth. Okay. You're aware of the connection between the worlds?
Oh, don't tell me you thought you were the only ones who knew. That is the height of hubris. Well, I'd say our conversation has run its course. Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened.
Oh?
The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. And thus does my role come to an end. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Calyx.
As a token of gratitude for consenting to my tests, I leave you with a gift. Be sure to take it with you.
Is it an iPad? I've always wanted an iPad. He loves the tiara. He wants her to pretend to be the queen so he can do so. It's part of his game. I don't know what his game is, but she was kind, but she can be stern. Put her strength when I send the throne in troubled times. Not only did she protect me, but she also buoyed my spirit whenever it threatened to buckle under the pressure of my station. By preserving her memory and honor, you've done more for me than you could know. Thank you, Acalia. Wait, now I can do that with NPCs? Why couldn't I do it before? Random Fox. White party dress gloves Fox. Is this one new?
Selenia, it pains me to think that you're gone too.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last.
You had us quite worried when you suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened?
Yeah, I don't know why people stab swords into the ground. I guess to
Then
prove their sword is stronger than the
preservation's
sword.
objective is indeed what Calyx claimed. But for them to know about the source and the shards, and to refer to theirs as the Ninth, that raises some questions.
Indeed. But for now, I'm just glad the two of you are safe.
Right. Zark, we found you.
Oh, right. While we were scouring the castle for you, we came upon a room that looked like a library.
I think it's time to take my hoodie off.
By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us?
One moment, I'm getting my hoodie off. Okay, hoodie off. Get my headset back on. Okay.
So books still remain. Of course. You are welcome to any that may be of use.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first? I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
See, now I'm leaning.
This tiara. It was hers. The Endless Fiends. What's it doing here?
It's a type of regulator, I believe.
A regulator?
It contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calyx likely used it to create the simulant.
Interesting.
Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more simulants. Strange that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her role, like she said. Or Calyx made a copy of the memories. In any case, not much information of import appears to remain on this terminal. But I'll make it so we can access it remotely from the back room.
I do like the tiara. The gently glow.
This contains the memories of another me. The tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria.
Be worth a read. I'm getting the caffeine crash
Might
now.
I
Sugar
hold
crash.
on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
It would be for the best, I think. Does that work for you, Shale?
No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library, and then back outside.
Farewell, Selenia.
I remember reading stuff at some point where somebody had like a bunch of swords, and so they were using them as like shovels and axes and stuff. Because they didn't have like a shovel, they didn't have an axe, and so they're just using swords. Somebody gave the impression that she wouldn't be back, but I suppose only time will tell. And at present, we have found no further leads on Calyx. For now, perhaps you could take a moment to contact our friends. It'd be a good time to catch up. It'd be good to catch each other up on recent developments. I'm certain everyone would appreciate hearing from you. Yep. Who they were in contact? There's a kid. Is something the matter? So preservation behind the recent intrigue. Doesn't surprise me. Glad to hear you're none the worse for your trials, though. As for myself, I've just concluded a meeting with Gotham. I told him about the cure for Levin sickness, and we formed a tentative plan to treat all those who are stricken. I'm now otherwise unoccupied, so I should take a look around at the government sector, see if aught is amiss. These Calyx is a test for the key. Then I ought to begin studying it in earnest as well. Oh, we got to contact everybody. Alright, let's go down the list. I accident time, my friend. I had in mind to call you myself to see how you're faring. Calyx. While something was obviously afoot, I could have imagined that such an individual would be involved. Which is why you were able to prevent the stimulant from sowing further uncertainty. That said, her absence may have consequences. People of Alexandria still have great trust in Sphene, displaying in the way they speak of her even now, and how the stimulant was able to win them over. When those she cease to appear again, rumor and worry will spread. Just be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. But forgive me, it's been battle after battle for you, hasn't it? We can handle ourselves for now. Spare rest up while you can, recover your strength. Yes, hello, Kalia? If you'd call out the blue, is something wrong? What? You went all the way to the bottom of Everkeep and you didn't think to ask me to come? Oops. Sorry, I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. I'm pleased to say that we received permission to begin administering the cure for Levin sickness to citizens. I actually did visit a boy named Milo shortly to see how he has responded to his treatment. You met him before with Lamachi, I believe. Two of you should attend as well if you have time. Okay, this is a surprise. Has Wiklebot gotten in trouble again? I see. Knowing you, I expect you're already looking forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo it. I'm in the outskirts at the moment. I've been helping the people with their work and dumping those to gauge their sentiment. Is that a person? It's been uneventful for the most part, but there's one notable development. Following recent events, some here stopped wearing regulators. This has led to disparity in what people remember about the Queen's death, and the occasional episode of confusion. I'll be sure to let you know if there are any other changes. What if we just had Thanker start swiping regulators while people were sleeping? Isn't he kind of a thief? He used to be a rogue. Now he's a gunblade. What do others have to say, if I may ask? Have you finished treating Milos? Then we have to go and visit him. Would you mind if I accompanied you? I understand he's afflicted with the self-same condition as I was. I can't help but worry for him. Of course, you don't mind at all. Meantime, I should take myself around Solution 9 and see how things are. I share Alphina's concern about the Queen's absence, and even setting that aside, the situation is not like to resolve itself while becoming endless remains an option. I had meaning to visit some shops, so I chose Roman Cryo. If everyone's out and about, I'll try to pick up Calyx's trail. I'll see if I can dig up some information about the key for Istola as well. I'll help you. Seems we all have things to do. Still, there's no telling what else Calyx might have planned. So please be careful, everyone. Right, let's go to Milos' apartment. It's in residential radius 914, if I remember correctly. Watch the world go by, coffee in hand. What could be better? I really should have taken a picture of my coffee this morning. It had so much chocolate on top of it. It was insane. Insane. But it tastes like one of those chocolate orange candies. Tasty, tasty coffee. I mean, it's a spring seasonal favorite. Next time I might get the salted honey or something like that. That was another flavor they had. Looked really good. Or maybe the lavender honey. I don't know. Hello, you came before the Queen's Fiend. I'm glad you came again. I'll be fine now. Just for good measure, I'll administer a healing spell.
I once hoped that Milos at least might be made an endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore.
You feel different now?
Maybe we can just cure him.
Thanks to Alizé, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life. And I want to be there with him every step of the way. To grow old with him as his mother and not something else.
That should do it. You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you, Alizé.
You're welcome, Milos. Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects.
Lightning. Does that include regulators?
It does. I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you.
No. For Milos's sake, I will do it. And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
You two would be more than welcome in Tulihiola.
It's a Pikachu!
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
I'm happy. I can talk again.
It sounded very robotic for a second.
Before, I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me. But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy, that I like it when she strokes my hair.
Your mother is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Queen's Fiend always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
Thank you for explaining everything.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know.
I just want to say, like, if someone came to my house, I would definitely look at their face. Like, having her with her hood up in there, like, I would recognize her as Queen's Fiend. Like, if someone came in and they looked like the president, and it doesn't matter if they're wearing a hood, if they enter my house, I'm gonna be like, hey, are you actually the president trying to get in my house? Get out of here, go. Shoot.
Right. Let's get going, shall we?
I don't need that kind of publicity.
Please come back soon. You too, miss.
Maybe they're distracted by the, you know, the sickness. Or maybe they did notice and just didn't want to say anything.
It's good to see Milos doing so well.
The Endless Me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
She wanted her people to be happy.
Because it was so late.
Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real. And it reached Milos.
Even though it's very late, because we started late, and then we were late for the first brush, I'm just gonna let it go and do it before Beat Saber. Officially, we're supposed to do it in like 3 minutes, but it'd be like a minute and a half one anyway, so I'm just not gonna worry about it.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. To make my way beside the people of Alexandria. In the name of his evolution, Calyx has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path. No, I shall forge ahead on a path of my own, one that honors the memory of my other self.
I thought we gotta be getting near the end of 1.2. Yeah, this must be the end of 7.2. Yeah, Milos is a kind and brave boy. It would be well to see him. Hope one day I hope I can speak with him about my other self. Come, let's return to the back room. And alright, let's pick up the treats for our friends. Little gift show our appreciation for their hard work. Okay, bye, Check. Be safe at work, okay? Try to pop in if you can, for Beat Saber. Request some songs, just chill.
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded. We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration. The evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
Yeah, I just figured you'd walk and then come back, get ready for work, and then leave.
What is this?
Evolution? What evolution?
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Don't look at me like that. Queen's Fiend said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an Endless.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it.
Here's a question for Kai if you're still here. Do you think it's time for the new one?
I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts.
Because I could swing that as a special for Beat Saber, even though it's not the right time for it. Or you think that's a bad way to do
Having
it?
previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
So I think based off the name of it, I know what it is.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss. To grieve and move forward together.
But they took the memories of it.
But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them. To go back to a time when death didn't exist.
Sorry,
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it. If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria? The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
I might delete some of the old models and just like to make space. Mostly the ones that are duplicates. We don't need to have every model ready for Beat Saber. It's a little silly.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a situation on our hands. A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview. Wayakwe is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
Not good. I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system. Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
You think?
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts. A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident, for no apparent reason. Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine, so everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait, is that... Oh gods.
Was it Order 66 or whatever?
More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
I need to get out there right now.
Ill tidings, I take it.
In the outskirts too?
You'll go and help Erenville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geode join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
Let's go.
Also, something I need to do. I meant to, meaning to do for a bit. Welcome back, Check. You missed it, the exciting moment. Soldiers are attacking people. He'll settle down here, but I still see no sign of Aaronville. Let's head up and look for him. Blue dress, Fiend, please search the settlement area. Meanwhile, the rest of us who can defend ourselves will head further out. Robots flying sphere of death. Bad. That's a close call, I think. Why would he not shed his backpack? You know, if I were in danger and being chased by stuff, first thing I'd do is drop my backpack so I could run faster. So as leading soldiers away, I caught sight of this poor fellow being pursued. Oh crap, I went to help, but, sorry, I skipped. I went to help, but I was rather out of my depth. Well, lucky you found us when you did. Hey, Phil, I'm so glad you're safe. You're quite worried we couldn't find you. We encountered soldiers on the way here. Most paid no mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. Ones here also attacked without one morning. If I hadn't been paying attention, it could have ended badly. Hopefully the others were able to escape. We should return to the outskirts to take stock. Alright, that's last my water until Beat Saber, which is probably good. I drink about 2 glasses, that should be plenty. Before Beat Saber, and now I'll have some water for Beat Saber.
Right. We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain. I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier.
Are they killing people without regulators?
Yet, when I arrived, I found no body. Only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered. Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
How odd.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
Could it be a fake memory?
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
Well, duh.
All the Neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings?
Unrest, making people want to become endless.
Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything all right? I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return. A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people. Kryle and I are helping to render aid, but with the sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
Cyber terrorism. Did you forget to pay his Tesla subscription?
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for Neo-regulators. It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
Sphene, wait! I'm coming with you!
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be all right. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere.
Have you guys ever seen an old movie called Maximum Overdrive? A bunch of machines became sentient and started killing people. And they're like trucks driving around by themselves and...
From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
But it's one reason I'm afraid of garbage disposals.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
I will not reach into garbage disposal for any reason. Like, if there's something super valuable fell in the garbage disposal, I will take it, unhook it, pull it out of the system, or like at least unhook the power to it entirely, and then look into it. Even then, I'd probably just disconnect it and dump it over.
Sphene's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
Is this whole expansion meant to be a warning about technology? At least they can aim. They're basically stormtroopers. Oh, yeah, that's the warrior from the arena.
Bloody things have gone mad.
Why is this happening?
They like to do that, and that's why one reason why it pays to play it straight through, because you actually recognize the people. Yep, they're twins. Istola!
Yeah.
Like I said, good thing they can't aim.
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution. This is just like before, when Zeralja unleashed the soldiers on us. I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Welcome back, Jeff. Yep.
No, you don't! Are you all...
No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this! If we had been endless, then you'd still be here. You'd still be with me. But now...
I got momentarily distracted by a droopy paint brush tip. Kill him with love.
Are you alright?
Are they gonna blame Kaluja? It's the mother. Oh no. Melissa's mom.
So many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
I believe so. I recognize her shirt. But wait, did she have blue hair? Maybe it's not her. Maybe there's only so many outfits to go around. I don't remember what color her hair was. She had blue hair, so that may or may not be her. I like his hair. I think the 12-year-old unharmed. It's a small solace amidst the strategy, however. The machinery and page seems to have been only temporary. Soldiers and vehicles alike ceased to operate all at once, as if they had fulfilled their purpose. Same outside Everkeep, though members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. First attacks came shortly after the announcement that Neo regulators had run out. It can't have been a coincidence. I struggle to imagine that anyone but Calix could gain control of the soldiers. This must have served his ends in some way. Gulzucha, are you still without your authority? It's fine now. I'm in control again. I might take this opportunity to shut down the machines. There's no guarantee this won't happen again. But can't they just restart them back up? I'm sure you just talked with each Everkeep's administrators about that. They said it wasn't so simple. Mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards. They also perform various vital tasks, like providing medical treatment and managing food production. If we shut them down, we struggle to render aid to citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal. Nice that they can't use weapons anymore, though. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. That seems to be the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Gulja. Powerlessness. I can abide it no longer. No matter how much hardship and loss we can endure if there is but happiness at the end. Yet all I see now is suffering and misery. And I cannot bear it. I want to protect the people. For their happiness, I would do anything and everything. So please, lend me your aid. Oh, Sphene, you found the words I wish you'd said back then. Our strength is yours, Sphene. Together we'll get through this. Let's split up and get to work. Might have trouble you to report to Shale, my friend? I think that we go in, we talk to her, and that should end 7.2, I think. We're gonna try and Dave. It seems worse is behind us. What's the situation out there now? You move quickly to restore things to normal. Thank you. Yeah, while disarming soldiers is indeed prudent, it's far from a comprehensive measure. When vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage, it's still chaos. For the time being, outside our people are keeping a close watch on machines. I also have in mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to our aid. I wish to gain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from Istola and Alice. Among the books we recovered from the castle was a grimoire I once used. I hope to learn to wield it again at everyone's side. As to the key, I think it best that it remains in your care. That means you will bear the greatest risk. Oh, that's awesome! In order to ease your burden, I shall endeavor to become a capable warrior and make Otis and his lineage proud. Yeah, this will be the end of 7.2.
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed. Such fragile flesh is worthless to us. How mankind should evolve, shall evolve, I have already arrived at the answer. The time is come to pose a new question.
I need to sneeze. Alright, we're going to stop there because that's like the end of 7.2. Next up, I guess, is 7.3. And we only go up to 7.45, I think, is what I was told. So, let's see. We'll probably hit that on like Wednesday, I would guess, and be done. There's 7.3 on Monday, 7.4 on Tuesday, 7.45 on Wednesday. But pretty good progress. We're gonna switch over to Beat Saber.